Oh wow, I forgot my webcam fell over. I'm sorry. Hello. Good morning. I decided today would be a good day to die hard. No, I was actually in the mood to play Metal Gear Solid again. Metal Gear Solid 5 specifically. So here we go. I might start a new game. I don't really know. I finished the main game thing and that was it. When I saw what the rest of the episodes were to get the true ending, I was like, oh, I'm not really in the mood to do this. And I haven't really played Metal Gear Solid 5 in probably, man, it feels like a year. It might have been like 7 months or so. I don't know. It's probably close to a year. Um, what's this? Yeah, I definitely haven't played this since way before Metal Gear Survive came out. And as you know, I liked Metal Gear Survive, so I'm kind of excited to go back to this because this game had some things that MGS doesn't have. Metal Gear Survive doesn't have. There we go. It just occurred to me MGS kind of works Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Survive, same thing. Anyway. Look at that, my overall completion is 3%. I don't know why that would have happened. That's really interesting. What if it was 0%? Why is it at 3%? Maybe I've done this. I don't know. I might have done this exact thing before. I just kind of wanted to replay the intro. I'm assuming this means I need to relaunch the game, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's kind of a bummer, but then again, it's kind of not. I wish more games. I understand why games don't do this, but I wish more games had multiple save slots. This game doesn't because of all of the online stuff, and I think they kind of want you to keep building towards things. You can always go back and replay the earlier episodes, but I want to make sure when I do that, I start from scratch. They're both fucking, doesn't matter. It's barely any darker. Set it to whatever the default is. Okay. Yeah, it's funny because this clearly means that it has my information saved on their server. So it must just look weird. I don't know. I should have read that last one. I'll check it out later. I don't know what that thing was. Yeah, I was actually thinking of, instead of playing this, going back to Ground Zeroes, but I figured this was a better place to just skip to. And this game is amazing. This game is amazing.
Mayday! Mayday! Controls unresponsive. Tower, do you read? Shit. Comms are down.
150 hours later, becomes relevant again. Oh man, there's a lot of content in this game. This is a freaking fantastic game. There we go. Yeah. I think I play this game almost exclusively with the mouse and keyboard, or the Steam controller. This might know I didn't play it with the Steam controller because I didn't have internet when I finished it, which is why I have like 5 hours logged in the game despite putting like 90 into it. So the Steam controller is cool if you have the patience for it. I know I do this rant every single time I start streaming, but this game in particular, like, this was before I really got into messing with things for it. So I wouldn't know how to make it good, and I didn't have access to the other profiles people made.
O que chcemy?
God, this game is so good. This game is so good. I remember I was one of those people that wasn't like crazy about the lack of cutscenes and stuff, but this is really good.
V has come too.
V has come too.
Look at this title screen. Oh my gosh. How cool. How cool. Alright, I just want to make sure I have... No, chicken hat. Chicken hat. What? Yeah, no, I don't think so. PC games, man. Just every single time I start the game, it's like, oh, I gotta check all this stuff on, please. That's it. Extra high. Extra high. Mm-hmm. Let's turn all this stuff up and see what happens. Oh, man. Alright, let's see how this goes. The last time I played this game, I was using my my 290X. I can actually see it up there. The one that, the video card that broke. Game has an awesome opening, especially if you finish Ground Zeroes and you go into this. It's so good. And the fact that this relates to Ground Zeroes, and then Metal Gear Survive also branches off of Ground Zeroes is super cool.
Can you hear me? Are you having difficulty speaking? Can you move your head?
No.
Just nod if you can hear me. Look up, please.
So this is my favorite thing that games do. When I realize this is what they do, that's their way of being like, alright, do you want inverted or normal?
Very good.
So if you look up and you push it down on the stick, that it automatically inverts your controls.
Now? Can you speak? What is your name?
Too expensive.
When were you born? Can you recall?
Oh man. I'm going to put in... No. Oh no, I'm in the wrong window, aren't I? Let's see. Yes. We'll just go with this. I'm not role-playing this crazy. I'm not putting in Solid Snake or Venom Snake or whatever.
Good. Now then. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time. I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Damn it! Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down. Try not to panic. Reviseme. Try not to panic. Now. You'll be all right.
It's so nice to hear good voice acting again after playing Tenchu yesterday.
How do you feel?
It's been 1 week since you came to. Now, let's try getting you out of that bed. Nurse. Don't worry. You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining your muscle mass through massages, CPM therapy, and EMS.
That's not gonna pick up. It's like doing like little tiny vibrations.
I need to explain something to you, but you mustn't be alarmed.
They noted their own citizens were among
9 years ago, you were injured in an explosion. Upon examination, we discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within you. In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed, but some of the fragments still remain. They are located near your heart and in your skull. Look at this. The fragments are lodged deep within your cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see. But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage. Mental and physical impairment are unavoidable. However, your current status is not life-threatening. one more thing. This X-ray is on your upper body. You better look now. Best to understand your situation sooner than later. I know it's difficult, but please look down. It's best to see with your own eyes. Be brave. Nosokoma, Grigor! Try to calm down! Calm down! Please! Calm down! It's gonna be okay! Yes, yes! Calm down! Yes. Yes.
Man, this game is so good. Sorry, keep saying it. The game is amazing.
Κάποιος ήδη γνωρίζει ότι έχει ξυπνήσει. Διαντρέχει μεγάλο κίνδυνο. Πρέπει να ενεργήσουμε άμεσα. Προετοιμάστε τον οδηγητή. It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up. You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your appearance immediately. Otherwise, I fear you won't leave this place alive. It's a wide open world up there, so there's something we need to take care of first. I'm going to change your appearance. We have no other choice. What you look like, however,
I wish I could remember the face I used almost the entire time I played this game. Who's this dude? Yeah, that's right. It was definitely this guy. It was definitely this. It'll be this. We'll go with this. Alright, that's pretty much it. That was all I changed about him, I think. I might have had like a scar, but whatever, we'll just use this. It's fine.
very good.
They're very good at
Now let's remove
facial
this
reconstruction by changing my entire skin color. Very, very,
Your
very
face
good.
has healed nicely. To tell you the truth, these bandages were more for your protection, to hide you from those who want you dead. As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget everything. Your name, your past.
This game is so good. Oh my god.
This is you, as you've lived until this day. Tomorrow, it becomes a phantom.
yet. The patient in the next bed saw my face. Of course, consider it done.
Man, the fact that all of this stuff is all connected throughout the entire game is amazing.
Okay, have time to go.
What happened to the woman?
The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down.
Who are you?
Who am I? You're talking to yourself. Been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ismail.
What the hell is going on?
Well, the good news is you're
Oh,
alive
man.
and living. Bad news? Whole world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down. Need a little pick-me-up? Okay. Here. Nothing like a little digoxin to get you back in the game. Come on! Come on, over here. Drug's not working. We're getting out of here. Move it.
Yep. Man, this game gets intense. The game gets really, really, really intense really fast.
Let's take the stairs.
Look, you can kind of see the muscles on his back flexing. That's some detail, man.
This way.
better take the elevator.
I feel like that's gotta freaking hurt a ton. Just falling, grabbing a trash can or whatever, it falling over, and then slamming your face on the ground.
What the hell is that? Something's coming.
So enemies like that right there are kind of what set up like why Metal Gear Survive can happen.
Calm down. You can do this.
Look at his arm. That's gross. Look at that poster there. Look at that poster there. Look at the name of the poster. Just in case you didn't know who made this game.
Go straight in? Good, let's hurry.
I'm really looking forward to seeing whatever the hell the Death Stranding ends up being Kojima's next game.
Hold up, let's fix this. Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there.
What's this game from? 2015, I think? Man. Still looks pretty good. It's got a lot of really cool lighting effects and stuff. Some really cool camera tricks that it uses.
Let's go. This way, hurry. Get down.
Man, this game is great.
Help me! I don't want to die!
I was gonna say, where did the other dude's body go? It just kind of like phased out. Yeah, it's there.
Here! Over here!
Time to walk. Press the stance button to stand up.
Okay, I'll make sure I press that stance button, buddy.
Don't get caught in those searchlights. Here they come. Hurry.
Oh, when it says don't get caught in those searchlights, I was
Don't
assuming.
you die on me. Ahab.
My bad.
Time to walk. Press the stance button to stand up. Don't get caught in those searchlights.
I can't figure out where they are.
Don't you die on me.
I got this. I got this.
Time to walk. Press the stance button to stand up. Don't get caught in those searchlights. Here they come. Hurry. Now! Move! Move! Go!
Oh boy. Nope, wrong direction. Just keep going down, right?
Shit! It's ugly down there. Turn back.
There we go.
This way.
Πάμε γρήγορα. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ, τι συμβαίνει. Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Δεν είναι κανένας, θα μας σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's all right, we'll be okay.
I can't see what's happening. Do you hear that? What's going on out there? Hey!
Oh, πρόσεχε.
Okay. Hey! Hey! Hey!
I can't see what's happening.
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
It should be okay. You hear them coming?
Who are they?
I love that stance that he's using right there at the gun. So they're both using it when they're clearing out these places. That sound didn't even sound like it was coming from the game. It sounded like it was somewhere like outside of my house. That was amazing. I can't move yet.
Anything? Negative. Came in here, keep looking.
This way. This way. We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl. If you move,
Dude, this is so good.
lay dead. He's here.
Oh no! Oh no! I forgot I had to stop moving right there.
Don't you die on me.
No, I don't want to die on you,
Hey,
guy.
Hap. Hey, Hap. This way. We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl. If you move, we're done for. Play dead.
love the formations they get into, like anytime there's a combat scenario.
Grenade! Take this!
Hold on. We better stop and treat that injury.
Oh, okay, alright, yeah, it's telling me that I can tap this button, I guess, to see a tutorial on it. Alright.
We'll have to take the stairs down.
Oh man. Look at how much detail that gun has. Such a Kojima moment.
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire. Destroy it. Hold up. I'll take the blade. Take the left.
Need some cover!
Pretty good. Nice work. Let's go.
already died like 3 or 4 times. I forgot how the helicopter sequence works. I just remember there was a helicopter. You have to do something, you have to hide from it. I forgot how it seeing you worked.
I'll run interference. Oh, snap. Should probably grab this. Man, I keep wanting to tap A to run, so I keep going prone. My bad. They're not all using the same stance. How cool is that? What a minor detail.
Not that I have a choice. Very,
Move in! Go, go, go!
oh boy.
Get in!
badass opening. I just can't think of anything else that, like, man, this game starts off amazing. I hear people that complain, this has been about an hour long stream, there are people that complain that in the beginning of the game, you do a lot of that crawling in the hospital. It lasts maybe like 7 to 10 minutes, but it was a little bit too slow paced for some people. But I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. This is just the opening of this game. This game is like a bajillion hours long. This is amazing, man.
Get on! I'm on your side! Hurry! Hurry! Hang on! Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot it! Get him? We shook him off. Shoot him! Don't let him attack! Careful, that gun's slow to reload. I see it! Harbor! Hold him up a little longer!
Oh my god, I forgot about this meter here. I forgot about this thing. Oh wow.
Come on.
His name popping up all over the place it makes me really happy.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
He said like 2 words so far. What was it, Kiefer Sutherland?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now, 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
There's that name again. There it is again. And this is going to take a minute, so I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Oh god. Alright, I was going to say, did it freeze the second I got up? Alright. Be right back. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's get back to it. I forgot how this game's split up. It's like into 3 different parts or something like that, or however many parts it is, and then each part has episodes. Oh, man. The camera does not want to turn.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Let's try to tilt it up a little bit.
Getting used to it? After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect one.
Alright. Trying to fix this freaking tangled cord. There we go.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Like, I love
Go ahead and close the iDroid.
the fact that, so you start this game up and you're like, oh, this is the map.
Got your binoculars?
But then you end up
Or
spending
should I
like
say,
however many
full
hours
scope?
here, and it's like you're still discovering new
See
places.
the village? Straight ahead? All right. That's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dewandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these.
Check this out. Look at these glasses. Oh man.
And you're his only hope of getting them back.
The fact that they give credit to the company that made those glasses is phenomenal. There's so many small details in this game that like aren't needed, but when you look at them, it's like you appreciate it.
Let the legend come back to life.
All right. There we go. That's the button I was looking for.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Okay. I need to go into the map and remove those 50 markers I just put in this one specific spot.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
Stop doing that. Anyway, if there's another guard here, I guess not. Well, we're gonna try to take this dude out real quick.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. Ensure sight, sound. Keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Okay.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
What if I assassinate this dude? Alright. Whoops. I don't know if I'm going. What is it?
Talk.
Oh.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Okay. Well, I don't. This dude. I'm using the wrong weapon. Gotta remember all of my buttons. This is the button I want. There's the murder button. Alright. I'm getting like every single button kind of like mixed up just a little bit in a way that I don't know why that's happening.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
That one's not working. Alright, so I have to go there. Where's that village at? Where's that village that I had tagged in my freaking binoculars? It's not showing up now. Nope. Start button. Right here.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Alright, so there's that. No. What did I play recently where the buttons would have been
You're
switched?
almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village.
Arrived.
The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
I think later on I get the ability to like notice things a little bit easier, without having to like zoom so far in and staring straight at them. Oh. Okay. Hold up. There we go. Got it. Now I want to push it in the left stick. Shit. Oh man. Disappeared. Here's two things I can grab.
Black carrot. It's something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
I don't see anything else. My guy is patrolling there. There it is. Stupid thing. It's not tagging, so it must be nothing important.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Damn it. See that little thing right there? That's what Metal Gear Rising needed. It needed that meter to let you know, like, oh, you're kind of in somebody's sight. Huh. Shit, I don't know if I hit him or not. Looks like I did. If I did, he will fall asleep soon. Probably not. Got him. Shoot.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
So there's music playing in there, which means I can probably get a tape if I remember right. But the thing about that is, for me, since I'm streaming, I think all the music is actually, like, copywritten for the most part. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't heard anybody, like, really streaming this game, like, how it went for them. Alright, I don't really need to be in here. Grab that tape.
значит, что она не местная.
Слушай, если видишь ее, скажи мне.
Но не проблема. Она исчезает так же быстро, как и появляется.
Что значит исчезает?
Но не смог подойти к этажу.
I forgot how the translating stuff in this game works.
Я бы не отказался.
I need to find a way up. This thing here. No.
Is that?
Whoops.
So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is.
Base.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Shoot. Looks like a generator or something, I guess. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know what it is for sure. Shit. Shit. Oh, there's another dude. Shh. Alright, he should be dead. Not dead, but he should be very tired. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, I don't see anything else right now. So what I'm going to do is, that dude's too far away to notice anything, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to blow up that radio with this gun. That works. So that radio's blown. Yeah, there was an antenna up here, so I gotta try to get up there somehow. Which I probably can't do. Wait. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Alright, got that. There's no way to turn this off without freaking shooting it.
The suppressor's no longer effective.
Yeah, no shit.
Bear in mind, your weapon will be loud from now on.
Fuck. Someone else here. I can hear them. And I thought I heard somebody. I thought I heard footsteps. Maybe I didn't. I want to try to figure out how to get up there. I don't remember how to do it. Maybe this pipe? Nope, can't climb that. Alright. Didn't mean to go in here. Shit, 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 shit. There's somebody else. Oh no. Alright, I should probably just run out of here. Nope. Alright, we'll go over this way. There's that blue plant right there I want to try to grab.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Shut up. There he is. Alright, whoops. Pretty sure I did everything I need to do here. It's a gun emplacement, I really didn't do anything with that. It's a marker. There we go. Okay, so that just means that he's here.
Yeah.
Stupid freaking patrols. I forgot about the patrols in this game. Those patrols will screw you over.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's 3 dudes. It's not really... I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's a gem. Diamond, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
Here's that. What's that? See, I wish I could tag that as something. I don't think I can do anything with that right now, though. Yeah, I gotta zoom all the way in to notice this guy. Like, I can see him clearly. He's clearly right there. Yep. I know there's like 50 other dudes that I'm not seeing here, which makes sneaking in kind of suck. This is the village I've been to plenty of times, and I feel like I went back here later in the game to try to get some of this stuff that's here, and things always go really bad. So I never have any clue what the layout here is. Or not the layout, but like the enemy placement. Like, yeah, right there. Those dudes, they're going on patrol though, I think. But you'll have a lot of dudes like that, like just bust out of a certain place. Alright. This guy. I feel like there's people up here, I'm just not sure. I mean, logically there are, just because the placement of everything just means that there has to be somebody back there, I think. Hold on, I want to check controls real quick. I don't really want that on. It's kind of annoying. We're good. Should have like C4 or something to blow that up. Oh, you know what? Let's tag this.
Marker placed.
Oh man, my this doesn't have a silencer anymore. The silencer broke.
It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Okay. That guy.
Пуштунские боевики и базируется вокруг пакистанской границы. Преданный своим же. Они себя таковыми не считают. И братья по религии, по крови. Это хороший шанс для Хамида. Теперь они могут закрепиться в этой области. В следующий раз они уже будут врага. Ага, у этих Хамидов хорошее оружие, благодаря американцам.
Alright, I have 8 shots with this tranquilizer thing right here, so I want to use it on him, but I really shouldn't. Again, in this game, it's not the guys that you see, it's the ones that you don't see that are always, like, the worst. Like, you just have no clue. Like, you'll come around a corner like, oh shit, I didn't think I was there. Luckily, this game does that weird slowdown thing, so you get a couple of seconds.
That's tarragon, a type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazimine.
Well, duh. Alright. I need to hide his body. Shit. There's somebody nearby. Got him. Alright. Oh shit, there's somebody else nearby. Let's put all these bodies on top of each other. Alright. I need to go in this house right here. I think there's a cassette in there, and I want to grab that stuff that's glowing. It's probably metals or something.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
There he is. Into the good escape route. Alright, I'm gonna go around the outside of the village again, I guess. Here's my guy.
God. No more use for me, huh? Guys, it's me. I'm here to get you out. Snake. They do something to your eyes? No, it's just bright as all. What took you so long? We'll talk, but not here.
So luckily, I hit those bodies on the outside of this thing, but this is the part, from what I remember, where like every time I tried, I always would end up getting caught somewhere.
Secure the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
Shit. Shit. Alright.
Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
I gotta get over this way.
Anymore, right? magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
That's so sad. Got it. Alright. I can actually move now.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
This also helps set up, like, why the stuff in Metal Gear Survive can happen. Or at least some of the enemies.
Everything. We've got to look ahead.
This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Ahab, do you read me? This is B-Quad. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Gas. It's them. Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss,
Extraction.
whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Here, here, here.
Son of a bitch. I think it does make me go through them. I don't think there's another way around it. I was hoping there was. Oh well.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh man. Yeah, they're not gonna move.
Run, boss. You've got to lose him.
I think I have to go do that just to set up the entire, like, so I know what they are later in the game.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter
Mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Ah, thanks. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's
All right.
no mistake.
Updated.
What would the other freaking objectives be?
Gaining altitude.
Doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't show me. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's how this worked. That was the whole reason of finishing the game and then going back and doing the missions.
Buddy, departing area.
It doesn't tell you everything right away.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
So the idea is, if you want to know more of the story, between the missions, like when you're going places, you play those audio tapes.
Where our new home is now. Hey.
If you don't want to know, you can just skip them.
That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Just like a damn fiddle!
Help me, Snake. Chico.
It all ends soon, exactly as I've planned.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost. won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path.
I think this isn't full screen windowed, so I'm gonna check on something real quick.
Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
Gosh. What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Okay. All of my streams are working. It's just the restream chat app isn't showing one of them. It's not connecting to Beam for some reason. That's all good. It's streaming there.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Cause?
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. You came. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. To start bringing people in, use this.
It's a Fulton recovery device.
Oh,
when
man.
you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them
It's
to join
funny
the
because
ranks
of how it
Diamond
works.
Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
This, boss.
What's the matter, boss? That's one way of doing it. Now extract it. Good.
Extraction
complete.
arrived at
You
Mother
can only
Base.
Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid. Select staff. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that'll support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're talking about now. I do not remember how the system works.
What's wrong? Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
That's the R&D
project.
team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet.
Can't
we need more
figure out how to
staff
make
on the
this
team.
cardboard box.
Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away for a moment.
No.
You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done. Best way to knock someone out is... I suppose that works. Good.
It's an honor, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out,
Unit
best carry them to the
function
chopper
added.
instead.
Development
Boss,
project has
now that
been
we have more
added.
people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. You should be able to develop the cardboard box now. Open your iDroid.
Select weapons items under the
Please
development.
Now
specify
select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that
Development has finished.
Please select a
You can
drop
have the
point
support unit
supplies
supply you with
requested.
weapons and items you've developed. Think of it
Supply
as your
drop
own
complete.
personal delivery service.
There it is. There it is.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does
Mission
it. You won't
info
take
has
any
been
GMP or
updated.
find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone and tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Marker plate. Marker removed.
Yeah, see, there's like two missions I can do here. I don't know what the hell they would be though. I ain't gonna worry about it either.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
There's nobody here yet in terms of important characters.
On station at LZ.
Boss, let's practice your CQC. Yeah, by grabbing. Once you grab someone, you're free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one. Go ahead and knock him out.
It's an honor.
Good. Go on and extract him. unconscious for longer than if you throw it. Extract the staff member.
Pulling punches.
Starting to feel like yourself again? The rest will fall into place with some time in the field. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission.
Alright, I did everything. Oh boy. That's so sad.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
I don't understand how they all... I mean, I just picked up the same people that are on the base. The hardest thing for me to remember right now is how many controls are binded to, like, push in the right stick, move the right stick in a direction, and just, like, tap it again or whatever.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why'd they kill you?
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet.
Going
I put
over,
the
I
mission
guess.
details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it.
Zooming in. I kind of want to go between this game and whatever, Splinter Cell Blacklist, just to see like what Splinter Cell got that this game didn't. I feel like this game, it does a really good job with stealth. Splinter Cell is only stealth though. I mean, it's got action too, but the stealth felt better in that game, I think. Just because all your like movement options and stuff. Like you could switch between parts of cover and stuff. Alright, so forgot about this gun being here.
From plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too.
Alright, let's see what I can do here.
Please specify a project.
Yeah, I can't do these things anyway. So this is showing me what I can actually build. And this is just, this shows you a lot of the stuff that you can actually end up getting later on. Tech tree, whatever. That's useful.
Please select a drop point.
Actually, no, I won't.
Please specify a project.
I think it's still showing me my stuff from like my original playthrough of the game. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I feel like that's... The percentage would be higher, I guess, if it was doing that. Like cassette tapes. Alright.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Tekeli is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Deucalion sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames.
Can't tag that guy.
It's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different.
The Wormwood, also known as Absinthium. You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
When did they reopen it? Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There, we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback.
This actually looks like a place from Metal Gear Survive. I know it reuses a lot of the same landscapes, so it's not really surprising us.
For ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics?
Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics? Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan.
Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's
I don't know what the hell I
takes
just spotted
one
there,
of the
but it's probably a
presidency
good
in a
thing.
landslide.
Oh, there's
According
another
to
dude.
him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire. A second Cold War. And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty.
I'm gonna take out this dude up here.
But then the driving force on
That
the
is the game
Egyptian
plan right
side,
now.
President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs. Islamic extremists? Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. But countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity. Private forces? Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you.
I shot this dude like 3 times. So what sucks is if he alerts everybody here.
When went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Miller's
That's
organization
fucking
is just one of
bullshit.
many
I just shot the dude 3 times,
The
man.
entire world is after you.
Stupid.
But at the same time, it needs you too.
Whatever. Let's
Miller
keep
told me
going
about
up.
what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation. I remember, but... I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men. Basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica.
We're gonna go for
The
this.
client
They
even
might shoot
flew
him
in an
down.
offshore facility in the Caribbean.
We'll see.
The mother base. That would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it...
He's coming too. Roger that.
As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international... Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs, followed by a big F you. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home.
You gonna extract him?
Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the...
Shoot. Got him.
Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe
Got him too.
the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again until the enemy's given up their search for you. You but they're not giving the all clear just yet. Stay alert.
Web's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, hmm? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open.
Fuck. Alright, I made a mistake. I need to
The
get out.
days of Naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back. Venom Snake. This world still needs you. Here, Snake, try this on.
That's the target. Looks like we found him.
Calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There.
Nah, whatever.
Ross, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own.
Kill me,
You'll need to
kill
treat
me,
it with
kill me,
first
kill me,
aid.
kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me.
I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah. At the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah. The doctor mentioned.
There we go.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Again, I did not know that dude was in there. I couldn't see when the game, when you do this, it's supposed to like snap to the person that's kind of aiming at you.
You have arrived at your destination.
But because he was out of my like view, nothing. Nada.
The wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantoms. You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
We will do this time. We're gonna not get spotted. If I didn't get like this, was it that guy up there? Somebody spotted me that shouldn't have. That was that dude up there. And there's the people in the building too. It's gonna go a lot better this time.
Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base.
Is it going to the right? Yep. See, because I can't freaking, like, I can aim up here, but, like, I don't know what the hell is up with this weapon. This is really bad.
That crack would make
it probably gets better once I upgrade it a little bit.
Crack priming to make your way up.
Alright.
Talk. He speaks Russian. What we need is an interpreter. The main principle of intelligence work is intel gathering. But that's a problem if you don't speak the enemy's language. We need a staff member with the interpreter skill to do a simultaneous interpretation.
Okay. Counting them, not noticing that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I'm gonna try to extract all the dudes on the outside of this area. Maybe that'll work a little bit better. It probably won't. But what is going to happen is whatever happens this time, I'm just going to try to finish this mission. Alright, let's do notice me. Alright, let's grab him. It had a 100% extraction percentage, but the problem is since I'm indoors, I think one of the things that happens is like you'll try to extract the person and the balloon will like hit one of those little bumps up there and it won't work even though it's 100%. I could be remembering that wrong though. Who knows? I'd rather not risk it. I should have also taken out this light up here. Here's our next target.
You gotta extract him.
Alright. We'll make sure we come up literally, like, completely behind this guy just so nothing stupid happens here. Damn. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go. He'll be gone, it's just, I don't know if, oh shit. Yeah, nobody heard that. Nobody heard that somehow. Nobody heard that dude screaming.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Alright. Man, this game gets so good. Like, in terms of just, like, stupid stuff, and then still somehow managing to have a really good story, too. It gets really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. Just some of the abilities you get are, like, ridiculous in a way that I really appreciate. I think I hear an animal or something. I don't see anything. I don't think this guy turns around. I think he's just on patrol in that direction. Or not patrol, but he's, you know, observing things. I don't even know how I would do this without this controller, because I have to sneak slow. Yeah, there we go. There's a 0% chance, even though it's here because of this roof, so... Alright, so the percentages are what they are. I need to get away from here so I can distract this guy. Let's go all the way over here. Okay. Hold on a second. Hit the actual pause button, which is freaking back. Hold up. Ow. Rain. There's that incoming rain. Let me grab my phones. There we go. Holy smokes, it's 12:19. It is 12:19. All right. All right. Let me drop this wallet.
You gotta extract him.
Alright, yeah, I was going on the outside and taking out the people that kind of useless. Not useless, but they're the ones that feel like the easiest to get, and at the same time they also have like the highest risk of like, oh, this one person that I didn't notice here somehow caught me. Yeah. Like the dude in this building. What is my button? There we go. If I had C4, I could blow the thing up, but this would alert everybody here. It's midnight. Nobody up there. Stop playing, stop playing, stop playing, stop playing the music, stop playing the music. Oh god. I can clearly hear it, that's no good. Alright. It's like a rat or something here. I don't know what the safe distance is to be with this guy before I extract him. This feels pretty safe here. Alright. So I have 8 more extractions I can do. I think I get an ability later on that lets me kind of like look at people and figure out what they're good at. Yeah.
He's coming too.
Here
Roger that.
needs to go. Go. We'll go on the other side of this stuff here. Spark wire. Drop him here. Hope that's far enough. I'll find out in a second if it's not. So
you gotta extract him.
There were those 2 dudes last time that kind of sort of noticed me. I don't know if they're tagged or not. I didn't see them before. also still don't see the main guy that I need here. Like the dude I'm actually doing this mission for, which is the problem. So there's the radio equipment. Oh, maybe his estate. Maybe that's who that is. If I can get up to the roof of this building, I can take that guy out. What the hell are they freaking out over? Oh shit. See? Good. Alright. Right there. Got him.
That's the target.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try to extract all of these dudes. God damn it. I'm kinda nervous about doing this, I don't know.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I don't know where these people are, man. They're here. But I feel like there's somebody I haven't seen yet that's going to notice them and shoot them down and then spot me and all of this stuff is over. Alright. Where's the stupid radio? Oh, with this music off. Give me my music. Thank you. Give me my tape.
I'll tell the client we sent the target
Okay.
to a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't
Okay.
hang around.
Shut up. Tell me how to live my life. Tell me how to live my life, game. Alright. Did that. Just gotta keep being sneaky. I need to figure out where these stupid rats are. I hear them. Right? There's one. Got it. I got it. I got a rat. I got a rat. I'm the best. Alright, so their communications are basically down, and there's like 4 dudes that I see. But again, it's not the guys that I see. I feel like there's somebody here that I don't know where they are. It's like one unaccounted for person. It's another rat. Got it. I'll be taking you home. Buddy?
Either destroy that or turn it off to shut off all the lights and surveillance cameras in the outpost. But of course, the enemy will realize something's up. If you're gonna do it, be quick.
Alright. Alright, I'm out of there. I did everything I need to do. I don't know what these stupid side missions are, I do not care. I wish I could blow this thing up here. I can't do anything because I don't have any C4. I could have called it in. But no. Decided to be an idiot and not do that. Alright. Missions.
Please select a landing zone.
Here's a safe spot.
Helicopter requested.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm clear. I can call in my horse if I can remember the stupid button. Here we go. Here's the horse. Somehow ended up behind me. Thanks, buddy. D-horse.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright. I don't know how to get back up there. Small problem. I think I got it. I think I'm going in the right direction.
Exfiltrated.
I definitely didn't die once during that. And I definitely did everything perfect there. Yep. Everything was perfect.
Has been added. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work.
E. Why? No combat alerts. Okay, so the reflex got triggered. No retries. I don't know what they're talking about. Extracted the commander. It's 22 minutes. Accuracy is pretty high. Visualizations, markings. Yeah, I can't get effective interrogations because I don't have the freaking ability to interrogate people because I can't understand what they're saying. I can ask them questions and they respond and I'm just like, well, what? I don't know who these people are. I have an Instagram account. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, and I never use it. So when it suggests like, oh, you know these people, I don't know who those people are.
How you feeling,
no
boss?
clue.
Getting used to being in the field again. Having choppers and a horse at your disposal
I
is
only got it because I was trying to get
a
video card.
I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Sweet. Hey, it's Amber Fox. That's a porn star name. Silent Mastodon. Another one. You got all these useless people. Whatever. Quick dive.
Side ops list updated.
The side ops list is comprised of problems we need you to resolve. Objectives to be completed, and information gained from the soldiers and prisoners you've extracted. These aren't missions per se, but if you can take care of them when you're free, I'd appreciate it.
Some of the abilities you get later in the game are freaking phenomenal. Oh man, I love this game.